Oh yes, Burley is ever changing. It's a test bed really for experimentation, and we're getting there. You can see the steering looks more like a recumbent bike would be fitted with. Bull horns are up now. That's a good position. I got the mirror back on there. It's on there nice and tight with some zips. And what else? That's a little too high. I'm going to bring that gooseneck back down a hair because it's still hard to sit down onto the seat when you're mounting the bike. The whip rod, I didn't show you with the light flashing. It works really well up there. It's nice and high up where the truckers and everyone else can see it. License plate holder, got to do some sanding still, but I wanted to paint it black so you could see where I was going with it. But that clamps on, not with that screw, but I'll find the screw much like this. And I'm thinking about putting a bottle holder on here, some type of bottle holder mount, because I can easily reach back and touch this from my riding position, and if that's the truth, I could probably mount 1 or 2 bottles right here so that my thirst may be quenched. Also, since I have these bull horns up here, I'm going to go ahead, instead of using rapid fire shifters, I'm going to get the bar end shifters because they make some really nice ones. And then I'll be able to take care of gearing up here on top of these little bars. And then we'll figure out some kind of brake handle that I can put on here as well, because I don't want to have to come down here for anything. Right? Everything should be right where my hands are normally all the time, and that is the perfect position right now for my hands. So I got a little ahead of myself and was saying that the motor was going to be next, but that's not even true. I've got to work out the fairing situation. I'm probably going to be building the bracketry myself and either mounting it here on the very top of this tube, which I kind of want to keep open for controller, or I'll be mounting up here or right here. I do believe on the front of this tube is a good spot to mount it. There's nothing for it to inhibit, to get in the way of or whatever. And this rope lighting will be gone. I'm going to stretch it back and take it on up the whip so that it'll be a red rope light from the head tube all the way back to the whip. But yeah, there we go. We're still trucking. I never did show you the mod I made before steering mods even came into play. I noticed the front of these Burley seats, you can't really tilt them back. And even though I've got this in a beautiful reclined position, I couldn't get the seat tilted back proper, so look what I had to do. I just omitted the first bolt, but it's still in there, providing me with something to come down on. But you can see where it used to be, that first bolt was there, so that's given me almost 3/4 of an inch more tilt back with just the rear bolts, and it seems to be working real well. It's not wiggly. I don't notice the seat moving at all. That seems to be holding it, so we're going to stay there for now. If I end up with any kind of trouble, then I'll make some kind of bracketry to make it stiffer. But yeah, there you go, whip and all. Well, can I get it in frame? Híjole. Ah, there we go. So, there it is. Pardon my Spanish.